Welcome to Palmyra Skills. This is IELTS Part 2 speaking session, and we'll be discussing about the type of questions and type of answers that you can give in your 2-minute speech that will be asked in the exam. I'll share the screen for you. The questions are on random basis, but I have come up with a list of questions that might be on a rotation. Here is a question. Describe an interesting animal you have seen. These are the bullet points. You should say what animal it was, when and where you saw it, and explain how you feel about this animal. Now, this is the answer that I have come up with, which actually lasts for 2 minutes. And you can change it according to your own thoughts. And also, I want you to focus on the vocabulary that I have used and the cohesion the whole answer has. Since childhood, I have a habit of rescuing little critters. Among all the animals that I have rescued so far, the chameleon was the most interesting reptile that I have ever encountered. It was a hot Sunday afternoon. I was working in my garden. Something fell on my shoulder from a neem tree up above. At first, I thought it was a piece of bark, but when I turned to see, to my astonishment, it was a little chameleon. I have never seen one up close staring at my face with its ever-turning eyes. For a moment, I froze and I didn't know how to react. I was hypnotized by its bright green skin with the dark green stripes. It had long tail curled in the end and the hands which almost looked like a cloth clip or a clothespin. After collecting myself, I picked up a twig from the ground without making any sudden movements and placed it in front of it, hoping that it would climb on. After a long stare, which felt like hours, it finally grabbed onto the twig. I slowly stood up and walked towards the vine, which was attached to the neem tree, and gently beckoned it to climb back to its nest using the vine. It hissed at me many times while changing its color from green to brown and back and forth. On its long, ghastly fashion model walk back home. I never thought I would adore something that belonged to a reptilian family, but I totally fell in love with the chameleon, and it has changed my perception about reptiles ever since. Now, this is one of the answers that you can give when the question is about the animal that you have seen. Now, as I was explaining about the animal, few things that you can actually focus on, notice is the type of words that I have used, type of words that I use as to increase my range of vocabulary, and the cohesion, the step-by-step attachment to the story, the line of the story. Um, and also I have expressed my feelings about the whole experience and about the animal that I have seen. I was able to portray the animal, like create a mental picture, how it was, its features and all. And I also gave the location where I have seen this animal. And basically created a background saying that I always was a person who rescues little critters, injured animals, side of the road or back in the car. So this is one way that you could actually give a talk for 2 minutes in your speaking part 2 of IELTS exam. Thank you. Stay tuned for more questions and answers in the future. And you can use this channel, you can use this video as a think tank. So where you can actually draw some thoughts to make your own answers for the questions that you may face in the IELTS exam. Take care and have a great day.